Most people think trade jobs mean job sites using tools and physical labor, but some of the best paying trade careers in 2026 never require you to even leave home. There's an entire category behind the scene trade jobs that keep projects running without even touching a wrench. They're remote, system based, and almost no one even talks about them. And because most people never even hear about them, they stay stuck thinking the trades only mean physical labor. I know this because I spent 13 years in property management after starting in maintenance, working directly with HVAC techs, electricians, plumbers, and contractors every single day. And the people who quietly made everything work weren't on job sites. They were coordinating, estimating, scheduling, and supporting the trades from behind the scenes. These are the jobs that exist, that pay well, and most people don't even realize that are an option. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 trade-related jobs you can do from home, what they actually do, why companies are hiring aggressively, and why they're more attainable than you think. And one of these paths doesn't even require trade school or an apprenticeship. It just requires knowing where to look. Let's start with one that almost no one expects. 1. A virtual appliance repair technician. This is someone who troubleshoots appliances remotely over video call, over the phone, or through a support app. This includes refrigerators, washers, dryers, dishwashers, even HVAC units. Here's why this works remotely. Most appliance issues are diagnostic. A sensor failed, a wire came loose, or a part wore out. The homeowner doesn't know which one, so they call a service company and pay a couple $100s for a truck just to roll out, just to hear what's wrong. If you can walk them through it over video, you can solve the problem in 10 minutes. The company saves money, the customer saves time, and you act as the bridge. You don't install anything, you don't lift anything, you just need to understand how systems fail and guide someone through basic troubleshooting. Think of it as a tech support, but for appliances instead of computers. This job is perfect for people who understand mechanical systems, but don't want to be in the field anymore. Maybe you did appliance repairs for years, or maybe you worked in HVAC and now you want to stay at home. Skip this if you've never worked on appliances or you're not capable of explaining technical steps clearly over a call. Number 2, a remote HVAC systems monitor. This is someone who watches commercial HVAC systems from a computer. At my previous building, we had an $80,000 York chiller. It was all computer-based. If something was wrong, I had it in my office telling me what was wrong, the pressure was off, whatever it was, and it could all be done and fixed remotely. The techs coming out knew exactly what the problem was. Think big office buildings, data centers, hospitals, and hotels. These systems run software that sends alerts when something goes wrong. Temperature spikes, pressure drops, or equipment errors. Your job is to monitor the dashboard, catch problems before they escalate, and dispatch a field tech if needed. Here's why it's remote. The systems are already connected. You don't need to be on site to see what's happening. You're looking at live data, identifying patterns, and preventing bigger failures before they happen. This is perfect for someone who understands HVAC but doesn't want to crawl through attics at 2 in the morning. Maybe you already know how the systems work, now you're just watching them instead of fixing them. Skip this if you're not educated in HVAC or have the willingness to learn how mechanical systems communicate through software. Now here's the thing, you don't need trade school for these jobs, but you do need understanding how these systems work and how to communicate technical information clearly. If system-based roles like this sound interesting, but you're not sure how people actually break into them, this is where Course Careers fits in. Course Careers teaches you a 2-part system. First, they teach you the job-ready skills to hit the ground running day 1. Real tools, real workflows, using real software. And then second, they teach you how to get hired, including how to interview, how to position yourself, how to build a portfolio that proves you actually can do the work. They have a free intro course so you could start absolutely for free. Just try it out, see if it clicks, and when you're ready, you could decide to go deeper. They walk you through the full path so you can understand the day-to-day work, what companies are hiring for right now, and how to get hired without wasting time. I'm not saying this guarantees you a job, but getting hired is a 2-step process. You need to learn the skills and you need to learn how to get hired. If you don't know how to get hired, you can have all the skills in the world, but never be seen by a recruiter or hiring manager. That's why I recommend Course Careers, because they teach you that 2-part series. Once you acquire the skills and graduate, their career launchpad is going to give you the confidence and direction to put you in a much better position, sending out resumes, much better than just sending out resumes hoping that something sticks. And if you decide to continue after the free intro course, by signing up, it's going to give you a $50 discount for the next 90 days. If you want to check it out, I'll link it in the description below. All right, let's keep going. Number 3 3 is a dispatcher field service scheduler. This is the person who schedules service calls and manages techs in the field. Plumbers, electricians, HVAC techs, and appliance repair crews don't manage their own calendars. You do. Your job is to take incoming service requests, assign them to the right tech based on location and availability. You're juggling emergency calls, planned appointments, and customer follow-ups. Here's why it's remote. It's all software, scheduling tools, GPS tracking, and customer databases. You don't need to be in an office, just a computer and a phone. This is great for people who are organized, good at prioritizing, and don't need last-minute changes. Skip it if you hate multitasking or getting stressed when plans change every 10 minutes. Number 4, construction estimator. This is someone who calculates how much a job will cost before it starts. Materials, labor, time, and permits all go into the bid that either wins the project or loses it. Here's why it's remote. You're working from blueprints, pricing databases, and estimating software. You're calculating square footage, material costs, labor hours, and markup, all from a screen. You're not measuring the site yourself. A lot of small contractors don't have time to do this accurately, which means they have to outsource it. This role is perfect for people who are detail-oriented and good with numbers. You don't need a degree, you just need to understand how things get built and how to price them. Skip this if you've never been around construction or aren't comfortable reading blueprints. These jobs all share something in common. They let you use trade knowledge without being on a job site, and that combination is exactly why most people miss them. Number 5, warranty claims analyst for tractors and heavy equipment. This role processes warranty claims for equipment manufacturers like John Deere, Caterpillar, Kubota. When a piece of equipment breaks down under warranty, the dealer submits a claim. Your job is to review it, verify whether the damage is covered, and approve or deny reimbursement. Here's why it's remote. Everything is documentation, photos, invoices, repair records, and serial numbers. You're not inspecting the equipment yourself, you're just reviewing what the dealer submits. This is great for people who understand equipment and can tell the difference between normal wear and abuse. If you've worked in agriculture, construction, or heavy equipment, you already have the context. Skip it if you've never been around heavy machinery or don't like paperwork heavy roles. Number 6, maintenance planner. This is someone who schedules preventative maintenance for facilities like hospitals, factories, office buildings, apartment complexes, and hotels, places where systems cannot afford to break down. Instead of waiting for failures, you plan when equipment gets serviced. Boilers, chillers, elevators, and generators are all tracked and scheduled way ahead of time. As a property manager, I had to maintain a certificate of occupancy, and we had to have these guys come in monthly and routinely. You coordinate vendors, manage work orders, and make sure nothing slips through the cracks. Here's why it's remote. You're working inside maintenance and facility management software, not doing the physical work yourself. This is a great fit for people with facilities or property management experience. Skip it if you've never managed a building or coordinated with contractors. Number 7 is a procurement coordinator. This is a person who orders parts and materials for contractors or facilities, not office supplies, but specialized electrical components, plumbing fittings, HVAC units, and constructional materials. Your job is to source vendors, negotiate pricing, and make sure the right materials arrive on time within budget. Here's why it's remote. It's all vendor calls, emails, purchase orders, and tracking systems. You don't physically handle the materials, you just need to know what to order and where to get it. This is a great fit for people who understand materials and enjoy logistics. Skip it if you've never worked with trade materials or don't have patience for tracking orders. Number 8, a permit and code compliance coordinator. Every construction project needs permits. Electrical, plumbing, structural, and mechanical all require approvals. This role handles the applications, tracks approvals, and ensures projects stay compliant before inspections. Here's why it's remote. Most permit offices now use online portals. You submit documents digitally, check statuses online, and communicate with inspectors over email or the phone. This is ideal for detail-oriented people who understand construction codes. Skip it if paperwork or bureaucracy drives you crazy. Number 9, a BIM specialist. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling. It's digital 3D construction planning. You create models of buildings before they're built, showing where electrical runs go, where plumbing lines are placed, and how structures are supported. Architects, engineers, and contractors all use these models to plan projects. Here's why it's remote. It's entirely software-based, using programs like AutoCAD. You're building models on your computer, not working on the job site. This is a great path for technical people who understand construction and enjoy working digitally. Skip it if you've never worked in construction or aren't willing to learn new software. Number 10, industrial equipment technical support specialist. This role provides phone or chat support for companies that sell industrial equipment like forklifts, compressors, generators, welders, and heavy machinery. When a customer has a problem, they call in. You troubleshoot remotely, walk them through fixes, or escalate the issue to a field tech if needed. Here's why it's remote. You're not touching the equipment. You're diagnosing problems based on descriptions, error codes, and system data. This role is perfect for people who've worked around heavy equipment and want to stay in the industry without the physical toll. Skip it if you're not comfortable troubleshooting something that you can't physically see. That's all 10. 10 jobs connected to the trades that can be done from home. No trade school, no apprenticeships, just a different angle into the industry that's always hiring people. If you're still watching and thinking you're not sure which one of these fits you, that's completely normal. Course Careers has a free AI career counselor. You answer a few prompts, ask a few questions, and it helps you figure out which path makes sense based on your background and what you're actually looking for. It shows you what jobs you can realistically get, what you're going to be doing day to day, why the career is a strong fit right now, and how people are getting hired within it fast without trade school. That's what helped me transition into a remote role connected to the blue collar industry. It gave me clarity before I made a move. It helped many other students like Mike and Tyrell get their first jobs in construction and supply chain without any previous experience or college degrees. The link's in the description. If you do sign up for a free intro course, it's going to lock you in for $50 off the next 90 days and 100% money back guarantee for 2 weeks. The sooner you get clarity on a direction, the sooner you could stop guessing and start building towards something real and acquiring real in-demand skills. If this video is helpful, make sure you hit like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Hey everyone, it's Blue Collar Matt. Just want to say thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and watch the next video.